It's virtual CES 2021 at geekazine.com. All right, we're here with Mark, and Mark is with Axiom Armor, which really cool. I saw this, and it's just like had to have it on the show. And this is perfect for anybody looking for like a side gig or something like that. Why don't you tell everybody what Axiom Armor is and what your role is with the company there?
Yeah, so I'm Mark Pauly. I'm the CEO and founder of Axiom Armor, and Axiom Armor really came about a little over 2 years ago. I left my corporate job actually back in 2014 and started a repair company. So through that journey to date, and I still have the repair company as well. But we were able to service over 50,000 devices and really get an understanding of screen protection and what works, what doesn't, what the customer actually wants. And with like tempered glass and things like that, the tempered glass doesn't form to the edge. And it cracks, pretty much if you drop it one time. So we wanted to, for the repair stores, we wanted to have something that was really kind of revolutionary in the fact that something that was kind of a non-breakable, with some chemistry behind it that had some self-healing properties, oleophobic coating, all the stuff that people expect. And to have really the golden ticket with this particular system is having 6,000 plus screen protectors that you can cut within 10 seconds with one SKU. So during the journey with the repair stores and really not being able to find that, I decided I was going to go ahead and have something, kind of dream up this company that solves all these issues and checks all the boxes. And so I went to China in 2016 and solidified some relationships for manufacturing and that type of thing. And so Axiom Armor was born, and we just started selling B2B through our wholesale channel on our website literally 8 months ago, I guess. So yeah, that's kind of how it came about. It's just me and my journey to find the best and not being able to find it and going and having it manufactured.
Okay. So basically what this is it's an appliance that allows you to cut screen protectors. And not only that, but also cut for the phone. So it's like a wrap for your phone, correct?
Right. So we have multiple options per device. So you could do the front, kind of a case friendly cut where it would come in just a little bit on the edges to allow for that lip of the case to grip on the front. Camera lenses, full body wraps, all that type of thing. So we do have vinyl based patterns as well.
Okay.
That's specifically for the back for like making it different.
Okay. Well, we're going to cut one right now, and you're going to flip cameras. But before you do, what phone are we going to?
Oops, sorry.
Oh, that's okay. What phone are we going to cut?
So I figured that we would go ahead and use this. This is a Galaxy S8 Plus. So there's, the curved edges are one mystery that tempered glass really can't solve well. So that's why I chose this device to demonstrate.
Okay. Yeah. Does that have the full curved edge on it, or is it just a half edge, or which one was?
Yeah. So it goes all the way around the side.
Okay. And that has the side display on it as well, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Perfect. So, all right. And yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So get the machine booted up there. So we have several different options for film. Our classic film is what most retailers kind of go with. It's just kind of the normal one. Not that the other ones are abnormal, but this has a glossy finish like your phone screen already comes with. Some customers like the matte look on the front. Okay. Just gives it a little bit of a different look and feel. And then we do have our newest release, the anti-microbe film, which prevents germs from building up on the surface of the device, such as staph or E. coli. And this is certified by SGS as to those numbers of removal of germs from the front, or from the device.
Okay.
I'm just going to go ahead and cut this one here. So
okay,
it's super simple. You just load the film in. It runs on a cloud database. So the cloud database consists of, like I said, over 6,000 different cuts. And let's see here. So you can do phone, tablet. I'll get a little closer and eliminate some of that. Watches,
DSLR
cameras,
camera,
Nintendo Switch, things like that are in there.
Oh, there's my dot 3 right there. I didn't realize you could do an echo there. So, and we looked it up earlier, and some of my old Nokia phones are in that database too. So,
yep. So you would just choose the device that you're making a screen protector for. It's easier just to type a quick query and end up at exactly what you want. So there's different cuts that you can do on each device. The front, which is pretty much edge to edge coverage on the front glass. Where it says with cover, that means with a case. So it'll cut about 1 to 2 millimeters short on the top, bottom, left, and right. The back film, and then the all-inclusive. So for this, we'll go ahead and just go ahead and say we're going to be putting a case on this one. And as soon as you click the send button,
did that hook up on the phone? Is that Bluetooth enabled?
Yeah, it's Bluetooth. Yep.
Okay, so it's not going through the Wi-Fi or through a network from phone to printer.
Correct. Right.
Okay.
It's a localized connection. So then it's done. So you literally just peel the screen protector out of the backing paper.
That's crazy. So the cutting unit, it's like one of those paper cutters, not the big old axe handle type things, but the ones that go back and forth, right?
Yeah, very similar. It's a die cut blade that can cut any direction, and it kind of works in harmony with the rollers and moving the film in and out and that type of thing to gain the end result.
All right.
I know we had talked a little bit earlier about the liquid application. So some products, you have to spray.
Yeah.
The reason for the spray is to line it up properly. So it's kind of a forgiving method, so if it's got liquid on it, it's going to kind of move around a little bit. So it allows the person doing the install to line up the screen protector properly.
All right.
So,
but this is not liquid.
This is not liquid, and I'm going to show you kind of what the secret sauce is here.
Cool.
We
like the secret sauce, definitely.
Yeah, it's secret sauce all up in this. So this is our microfiber towel that comes with the system. We send you several of these. So, I think they're like 19 cents a piece if you need to replace them. We don't make money on that, but it's just there for you to have. So what you're left with is 3 layers. So we kind of peeled this off the backing paper that went in the trash. You're left with this outer layer, which is just there to protect the actual film in transit. And then you have the alignment layer, which is kind of on the backside, which has this split right here. And I'll kind of demonstrate what that's for. This is a tacky layer. So this is in lieu of the liquid that we were just talking about. This allows you to say that you get it crooked, right? And you can just take it right back up. So it's not really bonded.
Okay.
And let's see if I can get this thing lined up with the angle I'm at here. So yeah, if you don't get it quite lined up right.
Yeah, you got a camera to work around too.
Yeah, I'm working around a camera, and the camera's on a chair. I'm kind of sitting in the chair, and it's just a mess, but yeah, we'll get it. Might not be perfect because I can't. I got 44-year-old eyeballs with hardly any light right here. So
it's perfect in my eyes. So
so that tacky alignment layer, you kind of just push it down. And this allows for any residual dust that kind of snuck in at the last second to get gripped and kind of removed in this process right here. So you just bend half of it back and it ejects that alignment layer that's tacky that pulled the dust out and all that.
That's amazing. That is, because I've seen this done so many times, and usually you have to take your fingernails and peel on the other side of the layer and everything like that. And this is it's just sliding right off. That's crazy.
Yep. And then you just take your finger and go around the edges. So you just want to kind of push it down. All right, there we go.
Yeah, I don't see any air bubbles. I don't see anything like that in that.
Then you peel off that final layer, and that's what you're left with.
Wow.
If there is any,
I can't even see the seam for the protective layer.
Yeah, so if there's any residual bubbles that sometimes if you don't press hard enough with the squeegee, it might not eject 100% out. Yeah. However, they will permeate out because this is a porous film. Yeah. So that air over the next 4 to 6 hours will dissipate and go away anyway. So
yeah, and this was the curved. So we have the curves to deal with too, and that I didn't see any resistance on that curve side.
No, there I am. But it is the most flawless application. Like I said, we went on a search and I had to find something better, and this is what we ended up with.
Well, you did. You found something. Like I said. No, I of course I haven't been on the cutting edge of screen protectors. No pun intended.
No pun intended. There you
go. It's from what I've seen for screen protector, especially you go into the store and you see all these little screen protectors sitting on a shelf or something like that, and you can't even find your brand of screen protector because your phone is either too old or you're the only person that has that phone apparently. So this is
right.
This is a new way of thinking about just wrapping your phone, and it's more than just the screen. It's the back. I'm assuming there's a way to put protection on the sides as well, and put a logo on it.
Yeah, so we do have corporate partnerships where we can have. So here's some of the back film. This kind of protective layer on that, but it really feels like this particular one really feels like wood. It feels like the texture of wood.
Really? Okay.
And so there's different patterns that we have. Here's one that we've pre-installed. And this takes about the same amount of time to install as the front. But they're all highly textured, so I can actually feel that black raised ink on this particular cut. And yeah, they're just, we have with things for flower lovers, mountains, of course, camo, wood grain. We have several different options, and we're launching more patterns as well. We're also launching a
I don't see a Geekazine logo in there. Can I print out a pattern?
So we're looking into that right now. We do have. Let me switch this camera back around. Okay. We do have another machine that's going to be produced that would allow you to print and then cut. Okay. So
probably not with texture, but I'm not looking for the texture. It'll be a little texture. Wood?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
It's a UV ink. So UV doing that, it can build up layers quickly while it's curing. So yeah, it'll be probably third quarter, but it should be out this year.
For the layers that you have, what's the fadeability? Of course, if you leave anything out in the sun, it's going to fade. But would like 3-6 months, a year, 2 years, or?
I would say probably a couple years. This has been on this phone ever since the S10 series came out. So whatever, been a couple years, I guess, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe
that sounds about right.
So I mean, and this is our demo unit. We take this all over with us.
Okay.
And it's a dummy phone. But nonetheless, it gets shuffled in boxes and travels in cases and stuff like that. So
Okay. What about the new foldables that came out last year? Is that something that you could wrap over?
Yeah, the Galaxy Z Fold and the 2 as well is already in our database. Any of the flagship models. So we had the iPhone 12 series in there about a month before Apple launched it.
Okay.
So we always are day before or morning of launch, because we don't want our retail partners to miss sales, right? So if somebody comes in with a brand new flagship device, they want to get it protected, and so we make sure that the specs are ready to go, and the cuts are in the database. It might not be every single cut day one, but you'll have the basic front and back that you can cut.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm just completely amazed. Like I said, I haven't seen anything like this before. So maybe that's not the case. Maybe there's are there other companies out there like this, or?
Yeah, there are a few, and most of which use the liquid install, which is just messy, and it's just not something that I want to do. Is put liquid on an electronic device and hope for the best.
Yeah.
Because things get damaged, especially when you're talking about a liquid crystal display.
Yeah.
The liquid gets behind that. You're talking about having to give the customer repair for free.
Yeah. And you were talking earlier about healing properties of wrapping a phone, which just like car keys. As you scratch a car key, it'll heal itself, so you don't have a scratch on your screen.
Right. So on a molecular level, if the surface of the screen protector gets mangled some kind of way, it will, over usually about 24 hours, with the heat, the regular ambient heat from your house or car or whatever, it heals. Now, if you take a Dremel and gouge it, it's not going to heal that, right? So
I can't take a drill to my phone straight through. It doesn't work that way.
You can absolutely do that. No, don't do that. The battery.
I can do whatever I want to my phone. It's just whether the screen protector will heal it or not. And I don't think it's going to heal in that case. So
it won't. No, sir. None at all.
All right. Well, let's talk about price and availability. What guys were planning for CES? Are you planning to branch out as distributors? Or are you planning to bring it into people's homes?
So this is definitely a piece of equipment that you would have in mall kiosk environment, repair shop environment, a wireless carrier that sells phones. Anybody that sells phones, some of the larger companies that have government or corporate contracts where they deploy 500 iPhones. It's something that they can have one machine and then have one SKU to cut cut screen protectors for any devices for their clients on demand in like 10 seconds. You saw it cut. So it's about a 10-second cut job. And if I wasn't explaining it, it's just shy of 2 minutes cut and install. So it's really quick.
Can you do more than one on the cut, or is it's got to be one at a time?
It's one at a time. The machine is not maxed out in speed right now, so it'll go a little bit faster. Okay. But
you don't have like a bulk unit where it will pull out one, put in another, pull out one, like a multi-copy type situation.
No.
Okay.
No, but it's mainly meant. It's mainly meant for the retail environment. Some of the pros about this type of system is, where you would be able to stock one SKU and fit all 6,000 cuts that are in the system versus having one SKU per device. Okay. So the problem with one SKU per device is you never know what to order. You're going to be overstocked on some. You're going to run out of stuff, miss sales, and then having to clearance your dead stock out and things like that. This solves all that, and then some. And we're also going to be just kind of piggybacking off some of the warranty or the damage kind of talk about this. We're getting ready to partner with a company that's going to provide an insurance option for the screen. So you'll be able to take it to any repair shop locally, have it fixed and get paid back for it if the product fails. So we're very confident about its ability to resist impact, to resist scratches. And that's something that we're going to be offering to our retail partners.
Okay. So if I wanted to get one for my business, what are we talking about price-wise?
The equipment, we lose $17 on it. It cost us $517 landed, and we sell them for $499. So we lose $18.
$499. Okay.
Yeah, $499 for the equipment. Get this here. The screen protection runs $3.50 a piece, so it's very affordable on a wholesale level.
Is that the matte or either the main ones, the non-printed ones?
Right. So the printed ones are going to be a little bit more expensive, but let me go grab this. I actually thought I used the last one for the demo, so I got this one over here. Let me just get this price pulled up right here. So because we just lowered the prices on everything as well. So this is $3.50 for the classic, and the matte is $3.50 as well. The anti-microbe runs $1 more. Okay. So it's just the properties that cost extra to actually have that manufactured.
Yeah.
And then the back films are $6.99 for the pattern back films.
Okay. And then of course when you get the printer out, then that'll be a whole different set of prices, so you can print out whatever you want and get a cut. So
right.
All right. Yep. Where do people
actually
go for
more? We lowered our back film to $4.99. I just remember that we just did that.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Well, they'll be coming to the website for any type of price information. So let's get them to the website. Right. Where do people go for more information?
It's AxiomArmorWholesale.com. So if you're a retailer, you want to pick up the machine, we have hundreds of machines in stock ready to ship. We have tens of thousands of pieces of film. So we're pretty well stocked up for CES specifically. We've kept our UPS truck in business for sure, and hope to do that, for the coming weeks.
Where are you based out of?
We're based out of Central Virginia, a little town called Bedford.
Oh, okay. Bedford.
You've never heard of it?
Oh no, I have. So
really, have you?
But yeah, I went through there once. Do you do the international as well?
Mm-hmm. We do. We have partners in 23 domestic states currently, 3 provinces in Canada. We're working out partnerships with a large organization in Australia and India right now. So we're definitely doing worldwide shipments. Okay, so you definitely, if you're interested in that, give them a call or an email or something like that, and go from there. So, all right, this was amazing. There's a lot of stuff here, and I just thought screen protectors were screen protectors. Silly me. And I learned a lot there. So thank you very much. Mark, for everything that you did. And just an amazing thing right there. So thank you. Sure. Thank you for having me. Thanks a lot for watching this video for the CES Virtual by Geekazine. If you're over on geekazine.com or youtube.com/Geekazine, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notification so you know when the next video comes out. Until next time, you guys geek out and take care.